Hello, welcome back to Football Manager with Aberdeen. We are in the 2020, we're just in the 2019-2020 season. And if anyone's looking carefully, you'll see we are no longer Belgian boss. We are the Portugal boss. I'll go through that in a minute once I've shown you the transfers from last season and try and skip through the ones from this season. Now, I remember saying last one that Ilori had a release clause, and then about 5 seconds later he was sold. I didn't have any say in it because they activated his release clause and he went to Bournemouth, and I think he performed awfully compared to how he performed for us. We had to bring in a lot of centre-backs. I ended up bringing 3 on accident. But I don't think I've shown any of these, but we brought in from Hearts, Alim, Grant Hall, who I think has left since. Yeah, he's gone to Rangers. I think that's more recent though. Darren Randolph, who bloody played really well. A 7.01 for a goalkeeper. I mean, he conceded like an average of 1 a game and 13 clean sheets. David, doesn't know. He played everywhere, and he played a lot of games actually. He was really good. Leckie, right? I can actually show you people's performances. Matthew Leckie from it's English start. 27 appearances, 20 goals, 11 assists, and 10 player matches. A 7.85 average rating. He broke the record for best average rating for my team. And I think he got player of the season. I can't remember. Rene Curran came in and has been sold since. Actually made a loss on him. He did well. He just started dropping off. James Wilson came in just because he were free, and I thought, why not? He only played 9 games, but it was, rotation. Uchida came in. He's dreadful. He's pretty dreadful. He's on a really low wage. And I needed a right back rotation. And I think he played 7 games. And he didn't play badly either. Youth. The only youth that I'm actually going to show you is Sen. Yeah, I'm not saying the rest of his name. He came in for 2.5 million. He's actually really good. Like, he had a really, he just came in as a good player. He's well suited to this league. And hopefully he can actually develop to be, a starter for us. I mean, I didn't click it goodbye, that's weird. He's got good stats already. He's out on loan at Ostende? I don't know. Ostend? Whatever they're called. No. On the outs, is there any significant people? Is there Ilori that left? Oh, that winger left. That's helpful. He left. Oh, Adam Rooney left. To Santa Clara. Yeah. After that, that's when Bamford came in. He just dropped off a bit. Now, if I mention Bamford, he's left as well. He kicked up a fuss, wanted to leave, and wouldn't sign a contract, and he had a year left. He also played extremely well last season with 23 goals and 15 assists. Leckie and Bamford were part of the reason why we did really well. But I did bring a player in to replace him, Mariano Detman. He's just really good. 17 finishing. He's not the quickest or the tallest, but he's 20. He's as good as Bamford, and he can still grow. I don't know if I've actually ever compared him with Bamford. Stats-wise, technicals, he's a lot better. Mentals, Bamford wins. Physicals, pretty even. Bamford's going to win mentals because he's 6 years older. Detman's still got growing to do. Piazon left for a mil. I just needed to free up some more wages. I actually do need another left mid though. See, no, I don't. That's a complete lie. Anyone else leave that's significant? Oh, Mamana, because he just refused. I made a massive loss on, not a massive loss on, but I made a loss. I just couldn't get a work permit for him. It weren't happening. That's it. I told you about those 2 leaving. And right on the ins for this season, Etrit Berisha, a goalkeeper. He's 31, but he was really good, so I thought, you know what, I'll sign him. Improvement. Marko Grujic, is that how you say his name? He's in the same position as Mamana. I can never tell if I'm saying his name right. Was because he didn't get a work permit. However, I did sign him on a free. I actually tried to sign him for money at one point in like January, and I didn't know his contract running out. but he failed his work permit, so I didn't sign him. He came on a free, so I'm out for him as well. We got Jeremy Boga, I don't know, in on a free from Chelsea. His primary position is centre attacking mid, but he can be used as rotation in quite a few different places, just because he can play a lot of different positions. I mean, he's the second best striker. Odd joint. Now we have a player signed for Ipswich as well, Oliver Nitcham, came on a free from Man City. Good centre mid, can't really say about him. Joshua Onoma came on a free. I've seen a lot of people sign him before, so I thought if I can get him on a free, it's pretty good. Because he's just joining. These two are now my best centre mids, which could see McLean, Zellum, and Ryan Jack get a bit annoyed and possibly leave. But there are signs for this season, and I should probably show you the schedule from last season. I've got so far, I'm at like nearly the first game of the season I'm about to do. But if I drop back to last season, right, so Champions League. Now we got the most unfair Champions League group ever. We had to qualify first, so we beat Terek pretty easily. And then we went to Leverkusen. We won 3-1 in the home game and lost 1-0, so we still qualified. But a group of Galatasaray, Bayern and Barca. We were never going to finish top 2. We actually came third because we beat Galatasaray both times. But Bayern and Barca, they pretty much destroyed us. Now the Betfred Cup, we actually lost in the quarterfinals here, Hibs. It's one we've won twice in a row. It's a bit disappointing really, but I'll show you the Europa League anyway then. We got into the first knockout round, obviously because we finished third in the Champions League group. We faced Anderlecht, went through against them, faced Braga, went through against them, took on Porto, and we bloody won both games, but they did get a man sent off. And both our goals came at either side of that sending off, and then we got man sent off. And then we played Inter and lost 5-1 in first game. Won 2-0 in the second game, but that 5-0 loss had pretty much 5-1 loss, sorry, pretty much ended any hopes of us getting through. So we did well though, semi-finals. Scottish Cup, we lost to Rangers in the semi-final, 4-1. They just destroyed us, absolutely destroyed us. I don't know where that came from, to be honest. And in the league, we started well, we had a 3-0 loss. There's quite a few draws, but there's a lot of wins. We actually only lost a total of 3 games. Now, you're probably wondering, you lost 3 games, what does that mean? That does mean we actually won the league. So the first team that aren't Rangers and Celtic since 1985, when Sir Alex Ferguson were managing Aberdeen, to win the league. And I'm pretty pleased with that. We only lost 3 games all season. Celtic just drew and lost more games. That's pretty much how it is, and they just didn't win as many. That's usually how you win the league. Us and Celtic are now pulling away. Because obviously we're getting the most money. And yeah, Rangers and Hearts both fell back pretty far. They're miles off us. There were so many points between us. Let's have a look at some of this qualifying things are actually really good. Celtic are going to the thing. There are a lot of teams now getting to Europe. And if they continue to do well in Europe, like they've just played Grasshoppers and they only won 2-1, which is a bit concerning. If they get Champions League group stage, well, 2 teams in group stage is really good. That's what we did for last season. But that's our season went. We won. We won the league. Bloody hell, we can do it again, because I feel like we've really improved our team since last time. Celtic haven't done as many improvements as of yet. And they've actually only brought in 3 players, I think it is. Yeah, and the 3 players they brought in are really good, don't get me wrong. The goalkeeper's incredible. Centre-back's decent. And Bruma. Yeah. I should probably show you why I'm Portugal boss as well, but it's just dawned on me because Bruma being Portuguese and everything. I'll show you in a sec though. We've got 20 million at bank. We're actually now worth 46.5 million. How I'm only still a favourite personnel is beyond me as well. Should at least be an icon. I just won the league. But we're now 36.5 mil. We're getting there. This media prediction still in second. We weren't really meant to win the league last season, but we did. But I need to go on my history of me. Now, if I go to my job history, I'll go to my achievements. You'll notice I was Holland boss for a total of a week. Holland boss for 7 days. Basically, with Belgium, if I go into their schedule of the senior team, the yeah, the European Championship didn't go very well. We had France, Croatia, and Kosovo. France and Croatia both beat us. We beat Kosovo and went through in third. And lost to Italy on penalties. I mean, that 112th-minute goal, that was an incredible goal. I'd show it you, but I can't. Well, I can't, but it'd freeze my laptop out, potentially. And I don't really feel like risking that. I was in Scotland as well. Oh, so when they've changed it for they're all in different countries. I don't understand why. That's the stupidest idea. But, oh yeah, that 92nd minute goal didn't help either when we should have been going through anyway, but I digress. So, they sacked me. Then Holland came in and wanted me. And Holland are ranked 8th in the world, so I thought, that's a good job, how have I gone up in rankings? Well, only imagine Aberdeen and being sacked by Belgium. And Portugal said they wanted me, they're 6th. And if I just compare Holland and Portugal's teams, this is Holland's team. Depay, De Vrij, Bazor, Veltman, Van Dijk, Classy, Williams. And then if I go into Portugal's team, their team's really a lot more valuable. Actually, Renato Sanchez, this is reminding me of something. Signed for West Ham for 83 million. West Ham got taken over by a Malaysian person, chairman, yeah. So they're now incredibly rich, in the sense of they signed, this is their signings this season. Oh, don't sign two people with the same name, especially his name I can't pronounce. Just scout him, see if he's any good. Yep, and they've just got so much money now. They've got no reason to have players like Enner Valencia. He's not very sidetracked, but this is what I mean. They spent 207 million when they first got taken over. Benteke, Sanchez, Trapp, Georgian, I suppose, Rob Holding, Lucas Moura, Van Ginkel. Where did they finish? And they finished 5th. See, money does change a team. Actually, that reminds me of Liverpool came in and offered me a job. I obviously rejected it. To obviously stay as Aberdeen boss, see if we can win league again. Because I'm really hoping we can. Let's just put on the filters, but I've got to put it on. We start the season at Dundee. Home game at Dundee. We actually Dundee the first 2 games. And hopefully we can push on to win league. Hopefully we get a kind of Champions League group. And maybe get into first knockout round of Champions League. If not, finish 3rd in group. Try and progress in Europa League again. So that's my goals. But some of those transfers that are coming in could change that. Not that you know any of those players are, barring Patrick Roberts, because most of them are regens. You can ignore him. Just look at this guy for a sec before I go, because this is the right winger that I'm trying to bring in. 4.5 stars, might not be that good. I'm just hoping that he'll get a work permit, because work permits suck. He don't say you won't, but those stats. Just for the 17 dribbling, really. And the fact he's really quick, and 6 foot. Good work rate, good teamwork, good determination, and he's only 21. He can develop even better. Great player. Might not stay with us forever, because he'd probably do a couple of seasons then leave, if he does indeed join. But here's the last thing I've actually got to show you, aside from the fact that some other players may join. You never know. I hope we can win the league again. I think we're only predicted to come 2nd. I mean, I can live with coming 2nd. I'm assuming, yes, Celtic are still predicted 1st. We have got really good odds, though. Our odds aren't much worse than Celtic's. So hopefully we can push on and win the league. So yeah, thanks for watching this update of the 4th season with Aberdeen. And I'll see you at the end of this season for the 5th season review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.